Good afternoon, friends. Today, I'll be talking about one of the very important skills which is necessary for uh, living or succeeding in today's world, and that is the art of persuasion. Without even realizing, we are constantly being persuaded and influenced by everything and everyone around us on a daily basis. Media, family, colleagues, friends, strangers, governments, etc. So you must understand what is persuasion. Persuasion is coming to a shared understanding and agreement with someone. It's not about selling or convincing someone to agree with you. An individual is more likely to be influenced by the people they spend the most of the time with, someone they share common ground with, and someone they trust. There are four core elements necessary for the art of persuasion, and they are credibility, common ground, vivid evidence, and emotional connection. Once you are in that mindset, decide an approach you are going to use. There are various motivators and approaches: social, emotional, personal, pain avoiding. My friend, the key is to trigger all motivators. The more factors you can engage with, the more persuasive your argument will be. Managers and leaders need to be able to master the art of persuasion, as it can massively simplify their job. You're more likely to get more out of your employee if you have come to a mutual agreement of how to accomplish an objective or assigned task. You see, nonetheless, you can persuade unless you know the other side of the argument beforehand. Do your little research first. Prepare for all the predictables. There is always going to be a time when, no matter how good your persuasive skills are, human obstacles will hinder your outcome. It's inevitable. My friend, the art of persuasion defines effective persuasion as a negotiating and learning process, where the persuader leads his subject towards a shared solution agreement, mutual agreement. Effective persuasion basically has got three-stage process of learning, planning, and negotiation. Learning means you learn about your audience, their opinions, perspectives, concerns, and expectations. Pay directly talking to the other persons or the gathering information from others. Once you learn all this, you must plan a strategy based on collected information. Consider factors like attitude, your preference of the person, your relationships with him, and his limitations. Prepare ground for negotiations by doing favors and by seeking return favors, seeking a support before negotiation, appreciating the person, the influence with him, obligated by making use of your past actions. Oblige him. While negotiating, my friends, be open to accountable, all kinds of accountability. You see, it's very important to put the other person at ease. Persuasion is the act of convincing someone to change their beliefs, my friend, to do something you suggest. Persuasion often been described as a skill, as an art. People can be very persuasive without expressing any emotion at all. Although the opposite is more likely. Also, the art of persuasion isn't necessary an established art form in the sense of painting or music, that you may persuade without attempting to do anything artistic at all. My friend, the art of persuasion requires some patience and commitment to the process. Again, if you could simply say, believe me, if it's a simple message, it might not take long to deliver. But if you want to convince them of something more complex, you need to be patient with them and keep them with you all along the way. Like any other skill or art, my friends, I'm convinced and I feel the art of persuasion is neither negative nor positive in itself. It's only your goals and the way you use it that determines whether you are contributing something worthwhile or not. Make sure, however time it may take, there is nothing which you cannot ultimately succeed in persuading your audience and get your points conveyed. Thank you very much.